What is the square root of 4981, or 49 divided by 81? So when we see this giant square root, we can actually break it apart into two separate square roots. This says the same thing as the square root of 49 over the square root of 81. And it might be easier for you to break it apart like that because you might know in your head the square root of 49 is 7 and the square root of 81 is 9. So this giant square root radical thing, fraction, ends up being simplified to 7/9. Now, if you don't automatically know that in your head, that's okay. If you split it apart into two radicals, then you can do the square root of the top number, and then you can do the square root of the bottom number, and you can write those as a fraction, the top number over the bottom number, 7/9. Now, some calculators can also do all of this, so let's check that out. If we tried, some can't, so this will be a good experiment. If we tried to do the square root, and since I want to put two things under here, I'm going to do 49 divided by 81. And that gives me this decimal, but I don't want my answer as a decimal because it's a fraction problem. I want my answer as a fraction. So I'm going to hit this change to a fraction button, and it changes it. And so it does give us, Desmos will work. You can type it in how it looks and change it back to a fraction to get the answer. Or you can split it apart into two separate radicals and get the square root of each. However you want to do it, but your final answer here should be 7/9.